Alright, we're recording for a final sesh of Spider-Man. We're going back to the Bugle. We're going online with this episode, Chapter 5 or Series 8, something to say here.
Here it is, the records room.
Surf the web, surf the web.
Shut up, Brock, we don't have
His
time.
name is Brock?
Wait, could it be?
Could what?
Yes, we sense our
Ooh.
other.
Hello?
Since who?
It's our other, the symbiote known as Carnage. We must stop him.
And like some
Now?
yellow guy in the
Now,
corner.
We have no choice.
Hey, don't
Wait,
don't
make
do that,
more
man.
noise. I'm only breaking and entering here. Spider sense tingling. Now what? Spidey, whoever's behind
Now they've really broken it. What
Symbiotes.
kind of enemy is this? And they're gonna shoot like Goop at us. Oh boy, what a start. This is gonna be my final session of this game. And that's
These
probably gonna
symbiotes
last
must be
us a few
looking for human
episodes.
hosts.
Plunging into battle with symbiotes other than Carnage and Venom? And hostages?
But I'm really
Old Webhead's got his work cut out for him today.
happy and hopeful to play through the final portions of this here. We just start in like a little room, like a library of a room. What a big library, and also small.
I bet that controls the air conditioning.
I'm glad. Wait, I'm glad you know that from a whim. I'm glad, like, Spider-Man every now and again, just kind of here and there, cues up with like another piece of dialogue. Hello? Oh my gosh, you're a tough one. Whatever that is. Out of here. But thank you for watching into this Let's Play, guys. It's been a spider ball, a good old time playing through. And I'm gonna kind of just kind of play today. I don't have much I'm really battling other than myself, I feel like. And even with that, I don't really have much I want to say on that. It's just like, I thought about, do I have any topics for this last session that I play Spider-Man 2000? And it's, no, not really. I'm just gonna kind of play it. And I hope you enjoy that.
Here it is, the records room.
Because here it is, haha, it might be a pretty bland session. I'm gonna be kind of searching my brain for
These symbiotes must be looking for human hosts.
a thought at times.
I bet that controls
What
the
did
air
I just
conditioning.
grab? I grabbed something from the other room. Only Spider-Man. Let me grab this photocopier machine and say, we don't need it no more. That's what I think about that. Oh, watch out. Maybe they're unstoppable. You just have to go to the room. Yeah, sorry if this is going to be a very bland episode. Legit just kind of looking at the game and enjoying it for what it's giving us. And so far, so great. And I guess I mean that in a little sarcastic sense. So, there's my first bit of, like, real humor for the day. But I'm just gonna kind of... yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying, I'm just gonna kind of be hanging out. Gonna be kind of playing this. Get back your Ralph Simpson. Just want to talk. That's like when you pour out the Slurpee at the Slurpee machine. Let me get a good look at that again. That's what a wild looking enemy. And they have an official name. Even if it's like just enemy 02 in the code. Like, they didn't actually ever have a name in the comic or whatever. They still had to be called something in some library. Like, in the wiki, they just...
I've never seen a place this empty.
in a Spider-Man wiki, it's just like, we had to come up with it ourselves.
I can get out of here now.
That's great. You could have been saying that any day that you were working at this fascinating building. Or every day that you worked at this place. It was only until the Goop came that you were like, I can finally leave. See you on Monday, man.
What is this stuff?
Yeah, just give it a pat. Can I pick up the computer? I just want to think about if I can pick up the computer. There's no fire or anything, I just want to see. Everybody was doing the same task. Bunch of monkeys worked here, eh? Oh, so there's a panel up here. Glad they have a sign up here that legit says that. Oh, I still have not mastered the controls. And it's exactly because I play this, like...
Oh, yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in here either.
Good one, man.
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free.
Yeah, I play this like every 2 months, so that's really what I'm saying now. I forget always how to use the slinging ability, which button it is. And I mean specifically the one...
You guys aren't ugly enough to be Venom's
that
kids.
Can shoot at them. But I remember how to just give them a good old pat on the back. What a great session, dude. Where am I going in this goopy place? I am feeling a little like there's some steam. I could go for some air conditioning. Oh man, not this purple ass Pokemon. I said purple twice. You know, the one that's like a snake? Venomon? He's like below the 70s, I'm pretty sure, I believe. Remembering Pokemon while playing Spider-Man. I just keep hearing those weird noises. I'm thinking they're near.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, he was so near. As soon as I... Who's gonna save him, though? Those goop monsters be coming out of nowhere!
Here it is, the wreck...
The rec room! When you gonna get wrecked? Yo, in terms of, see if I can pull that thing from the other side here. And get stuck on the chair.
I bet that controls the air conditioning.
In terms of, like, difficulty that this game has shared with me, it hasn't gotten me in any sort of emotion where I've thought I've been in turmoil over it. Clearly wanted to shoot it at the goop. Saying the word goop too much. We already have our episode title. Here, take this, chair.
My trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
Oh yeah, can we pick up the computer? You don't want to just go too... Just a little slight jump. Slight... Oh, that's way more than the computer. Where did it go? I'm sorry about your desk, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm dead, man. I think where I find difficulties in this, I think, is... Yeah, I did it.
I bet that controls the air conditioning.
That controls it. The thing that I just threw and destroyed is the fact that I just don't play it every single day. I haven't played this all in one session. So I bet by the end of the session, I'm gonna be like pretty average Andy
I've
about
never
it.
seen the place this empty.
It'll be pretty good fun. Where I'll know which button does which. But you'd think by the end of this adventure,
I can get out of here now.
I would have already had the controls, like, completely in my holster.
I'm already at full health.
But every button seems to do something.
Oh, yeah. I bet there are no symbiotes in here either.
So as much as I want to, like...
If you turn on the air conditioning, the fan will break me free.
It's a very good telltale of, like, frickin' life. You want to do something...
Thank you for saving me.
You have so many things you gotta do.
You guys aren't
You want to do
ugly
this one
enough to be
thing,
Venom's
you have
kids.
to do that other thing. You know, I'm just kind of like writing life, saying that if you want to swing your web, you gotta make sure you have enough room to swing the web. And do all, you know, do all those type of things that I'm kind of saying.
They seem to be coming from the basement.
Wait, is there a cutscene? Oh, I just completely walked backwards for some reason.
I must have missed one of the
I see.
switches.
It kind of was a cutscene. These guys are OP, dude, because they just get to kind of be like Spider-Man. If an enemy is as good as you, OP. Completely. Why was this? Why was there a guy sitting there? I really want the air conditioning on. I will sit beside it, or a strike will condense.
I'm already at full health.
Let me pick up a whole desk again as I stood on it. Just because you could. Wait, can you pick up this full desk? Office life. Frick, I'll pick up a fax machine. It took a lot of effort to throw it. Hope that wasn't too bothersome, that I made a noise like that. You know, that one button press. It frickin' lets players do that all the frickin' time. Where it's like, how do you not get hurt in the video game? And then when you get hurt in the video game, ouchies!
Please help
Ouchies
me.
McGee! And I've died as Spider-Man today 3-4 times. So I've really got ouchies McGee aplenty. It's such a thought of, like, in a game over screen. It's not really quite a screen. Oh, should I just shoot at that?
Thanks, Spidey.
In a game over, there should be more to that. I guess you're just really not supposed to fall to the demise of a video game's character's death, where you do get a game over. That's like not canon. You're not supposed to, that's not supposed to happen, man.
I'm already at full health.
And the first thing that comes to my mind when it comes to an actual like game over screen and
I'm already at full health.
an aftermath of all that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. And I'm not really here to talk about that video game too long here, because we're playing Spider-Man's. What nice architecture that this place has. Feels like a field office. Might be. I enjoy that what they did with that. And it's very parodistic, that video game. So, you know, the fact that they did go for that kind of screen in that video game
Where are they all coming from?
was such a... I guess it was like a gamble, just like, hey, let's jump for this genre. Not much really talk about the game over aspect of a video game. Oh my gosh, that goose just gonna kill me by just doing that over and over. Not nice. I'm out of here, dude. And when it comes to a Superman, superhero, super villain type of...
The elevator stopped.
That could be kind of also in comparison to a parodistic type of thing, since it's based in
Need to get the elevator moving again.
comic-like arenas. So with that, you can kind of have like the paper slip out your fingers, or kind of like a page burns up or something. Like, what happened here? Oh, you didn't get the mint condition version of it. Oh, not a health. Oh man. That might be the button I have to... But he's gonna schmill me, you know? Oh, my circuitry!
The elevator started again.
That was his final words. Elevators, huh? Coming soon. Ladders. Okay, I gotta...
How many of them are there?
Oh, that's good. Just do that. Schmlock him to the lava schblocka. Whatever I said there. What a wild noise I didn't hear last time. And this was before it was, you know, the trilogy movie. Before it was the movie of the century. The Raimi. So, like...
The elevator stopped.
This game was probably going to be a little bit more comic-y than it being...
I need to get the elevator moving again.
Oh my gosh, more closer to it being like this cool retro element of like, you know, like, you actually don't know. I don't know what I'm saying here. I think I'm confusing myself for a second. Because Marvel games and such the like nowadays, like Spider-Man lately, the video game, 2023, the one that just got released, will be this really, the word cool will be associated with it. But I don't think it has that same attachment that it's like, it's a comic-y.
Okay, no wait, you're kidding, right? When are you guys gonna stop?
It won't be like you had to read the books just to get it. And this one also has that same feeling, but it really caters to if you liked the frickin' comics.
Oh, he slimed me.
Then you'll probably just really enjoy this. But it doesn't, it also doesn't just, it's not fan service. I don't know if I've said this yet. I haven't read any of the comics. I've thought about it. I guess I can stand on this.
Seems like the further I go, the more there are.
I don't know if I want to defeat those because they're difficult. Those are difficult ones. I haven't learned their trajectory. What a great camera angle. There it is. What is this room? This leads to something, and it's just the janitor's room afterwards.
Ah, printing press.
Ah, this is where they upload videos
generator.
to YouTube.
So this is how the symbiotes are being created.
Wow, things have gone weird lately. Like, what did they do to this room? Look at all these big toilet paper rolls. Or, what is it called? The ones that are huger? Larger? Oh my gosh, these guys are legit impossible. Quiz. But all in all, to really sum up everything I was talking about back there is, you know, not much. It's just... I like playing this, and I don't... Seriously? Oh, I like playing this, was my final words. Yeah, well, I hope you come back to the video someday.
Printing.
Oh my, I gotta be careful in this room. For multiple reasons. Yeah, I don't believe I'm really gonna get into reading many in my day. Not that I would be opposed to just like casually, but obtaining an actual copy of like a real first one, and I guess it doesn't have to be the first edition, it could be a reprint. But those are still really, you know, I've been going to the library lately, and so maybe I could find a copy of like a 7-in-1 kind of mishmash. Or like, maybe they did 24 issues in one big book. I'm not sure. And I'm just kind of thinking specifically Spider-Man, because one time when I was at like, what am I supposed to do with these ender portals? I ask nobody but myself. Get rid of the thing on the side? Alright. Slightly epic.
There's one
Wait,
down.
I was supposed to get rid of the generator entirely too? Or am I gonna find out later that I did something incorrect? Whoa! that was the other Spider-Man. At least I somewhat saved the day. You frickin' got rid of newspapers altogether, Spider-Man. Yeah, well, can't tell anybody about that now. Oh, this is what prints them. I thought this was like an actual necessary machine until I saw those little goopy things appear out of it. That's where they spawn. Really weird level so far. I'm feeling level design and all that. It's just some sort of building-looking location. But then you attach that thing a part of it, and yeah, it gets whimsical and wacky. It's a little woo. Back to the thought about reading comic books. Oh boy, I wouldn't really. I think I would think about if there's any others that I'm somewhat interested. Like, be sure to recommend me one that you think I would enjoy, other than the Archie fanatics. Careful of these stereo speakers.
I'm already in
They might just vacuum you up. That was very scary for me to go for that health that I didn't need. Could have zooted me upwards. Then the Spider-Man would just be a cobweb on some sort of machine in someone's morning paper.
Just one more.
So the closest I've legit ever gotten to comics reading is Scott Pilgrim. Shout out, not an ad. And oh boy, almost got me there. And Walking Dead. I think I talked about this in an episode. But all in all, it's didn't really appeal to my interests. But also, it might have just been couldn't afford the time of day. throughout high school, you kind of
I almost got crushed by a giant
had
toilet.
to, well, throughout schooling altogether, you have to read books. And sometimes I had difficulties doing that. And they wouldn't let you
Bet there are more
read
downstairs.
like a comic-y book. So I kind of always strayed away, and I grew up in a family which wasn't so, let's go to the comic book store.
Adding this to my webbing will make it burn. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna DI and E in a second. It hurt. But I have to probably do all those generator things again. Let's see. And, you know, I keep going over that kind of, like, comic-y thought of... Because otherwise, the origins of Spider-Man is the 3 movies that I saw, all in theaters probably.
There's one down.
I don't have distinct, like, memories of seeing the Sam films legit in theaters. I think I saw the 3rd one, though. I think I did. I can recall seeing the 3rd Lord of the Rings of the original trill. I remember that because I fell asleep in the theater. That's a weird, like, thing. I remember that because I fell asleep. And that's because the memory associated with it afterwards, when my friend and his dad kind of made a little funny prank, is like, you fell asleep here and it's been many years. And yeah, what a way to pass that memory on. But some sort of nostalgia does arise when it does come to those 2002, 2005-ish, and 2007 movies. Excuse me, he legit just killed me. This one sack of slack.
Just one more.
You rip. That's how you die, Spider-Man. There is some nostalgia, though, to that. To those series. That series. And it might not even be that they were really great movies, but they kind of were. There's something about those ones that...
There's one down.
It's like a cult kind of favorite between people, and that's just unanimous. Is that the word? And so when I think about those movies, I can't even think of what happens in the movies, really. I just know that there's like some really great scenes, some good actors, and some good characters that I didn't care about until I saw it. And that's a fascinating kind of fun thing about something you never had before. Don't even get close to me, dude. I'm trying to talk about Spider-Man as Spider-Man. No, man, it's been great kind of playing this just throughout the days. But I feel like I get too much tied up about talking about the same little topics. Because as much as
Adding this to
I like the game, sometimes it might not be best for you to just do an LP of game if your knowledge about it is limited. But heck, I played other games
I think that's the last
and knew
one.
little to nothing,
Bet there are more downstairs.
and it grew my vocabulary and like language of so what I found out about playing through this is that my mind and thoughts kind of wanted to indulge
There's one down.
in the comic-y, things. But ever since the 3rd episode, I mentioned the word comic, and I laughed about it when I said that. because I noticed I think it's the word double entendre, that I mentioned it. And so the other thing about comics is stand-ups. So yeah, get ready for this one, because I don't know where it's gonna go. Audience laughs. No, but that's the thing about life, is it's funny, it's scary, and it's anything you want to say it is. Just be careful about that pressing. So I'll talk about that for a little bit.
Just one more.
Come on, why don't you join me as we think about stand-up comedians. Give it up for
Magnesium.
Spider-Man.
Adding this to my webbing will make it burn.
The comic. The guy who dressed up as a Spider-Man in a Spider-Man costume and then did stand-up. That would be something to think about, like, which comedian would do that? Other than Childish Gambino. Tycoon. I was trying to think of that Community reference.
I think that's the last one, but I bet there are more downstairs.
Oh, that ability is only for that one segment, eh?
Trap webbing doesn't seem to work on these guys.
I'm glad your spidey senses kind of thought about that. Oh my gosh. I didn't know he ever had the ability to flame. But there's like more than 200, probably more than 500 issues. He's gotten a bunch of abilities, hasn't he? Oh, my. What a good start to my stand-up about being Spider-Man, where he just talks about doing laundry. Hey, you ever get home from Halloween night and you do laundry for that one time and you think, I'm not going to need this for a full year. So you just kind of leave it in the machine until you need it. Yeah, I just kept washing it over and over. But unlike you guys, I had to use it every night. I'm not cosplaying. I don't know where I'm going with this. Like, I guess I'll just follow the compass. The game's eternal feeling says, go this way.
I gotta find out what's going on downstairs.
Oh boy, you just jumped. I would have thought he would at least like crawl it or hold on to a